VFR, thank you, nice about.
And Bravo, advise when you're able to get the weather, note at Shelton, please.
I will advise, thank you. So I am at 60 knots ground speed, and so I have 20 knots headwind for me, so I will be kind of arriving, I have full tanks.
Okay, so we go old-fashioned way. This fly. I did this fly about 3 months ago, and Shelton here, Paine field, and I did Kingston, straight Kingston, and below the 5,000, 7,000 SeaTac class Bravo here I have a section 7,000. I have here 6,000 to 10,000 feet, so this section here I flew below, but at this point I had to reduce because in this area, after all the flight, I had about 20 to 30 knots wind against me. So my ground speed was 16 something knots, and I went 85, 90 knots indicated. Shelton, so I flew straight to Kingston and then almost straight to Sanderson. So this is the runway 5, runway 23, runway 5, 23, and I was here ready to straight in 23 or to enter the pattern for 5, and I did this because in this area parachuting, and if you read the remarks in the airport, it advised not to cross the runway from center line, from the middle, because they have activity here parachuting, even though that day wasn't active because of the weather, but this airport has this request for pilots. So Paine field, Shelton, 53 nautical miles. Let's do this.
Okay. Oh yes.
I climb here, and the ground speed at less than 2,000 feet was like 76 climbing, right? And so, but as I get higher, the ground speed start descending, and I hit the 4,500 feet, 58 knots, and my speed there was about 90 knots or whatever, and then I decide to go down here 3,000-ish, and so the speed was like better here, 80 knots ground speed, but I mean the same, was like a 68, 67, 70, kind of a little bit better, but not much. Anyways, this is here. Here is Bremerton, about Bremerton. Then I start descending and land in Shelton, runway 23, but then I just touch and go and I take off, and as I climb, all that headwind that I had before helped me. Look at this. I hit 137, almost 140 in ground speed here, which in this airplane is a Cessna 152 5490 Bravo. This airspeed, if it was indicated airspeed, it couldn't handle this too much, but helped me arrived to Paine Field, see this distance here, this from here to here,
I see the guy in the downwind.
how faster I just went.
Shelton traffic says 549 Bravo, turning left, downwind for 23 and departure. Shelton, thank you.
And I went down a little bit here because I was kind of, airspeed was normal. I mean, it was 95, 100 knots.
Now 97 knots, ground speed. Seattle approach Cessna 5490 Bravo, VFR.
5490 Bravo, Seattle approach. Seattle altimeter 2989er, say request.
I'm gonna route to Paine Field and request flight following.
90 Bravo, squawk 0353.
0353, 90 Bravo.
90 Bravo, radar contact 3 northwest, direction northeast of Shelton at 3100. Maintain VFR outside the Bravo airspace.
Outside the Bravo and VFR, 90 Bravo. Now 109 knots, ground speed. Descend to 3,500. This is getting very bumpy at that altitude. I was going to cruise at 5,500, but it's kind of not worthy now. I have 126 nautical miles ground speed, so pretty good. I mean, I have a lot of tailwind now. Level at 3,500. Paine Field, I see you. Ground speed 117. 117 knots. And to get there, I have 24 nautical miles to the Kingston and then other 8 miles to landing.
90 Bravo, contact approach on 125.9er.
125.9er, 90 Bravo.
Husky 24 Heavy, connect Seattle Center, 126.6.
Seattle approach Cessna 549 Bravo.
Cessna 549 Bravo, Southbridge.
I'm going to Paine Field. I'm over Bremerton right now.
90 Bravo, maintain VFR. Paine 8 Romeo is current. Field landing south, altimeter at Paine 29er, 89er.
Thank you very much, 90 Bravo, VFR. Romeo. 127 ground speed, freaking fast. For a 152, right? And airspeed is 90 knots indicated, 89. Paine Tower says now 549 Bravo, about over Kingston, 3,000 for a full stop with Romeo.
Mr. 5490 Bravo, Paine Tower to right down on Vernon, 16 right.
Right, I'm wing 16 right, 90 Bravo. And a lot of wind from the south here, I'm crabbing. Getting there, but going here. So reduce power and start descending here from 3,000. 2,000 feet out of 400. No, large, a little bit more. Doesn't make sense. I have the winds coming at me from the east, southeast.
Cessna 90 Bravo, number 1, runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, number 1, Nancy Bravo. Our heat is on. I'm gonna keep 1 notch, 10 degrees, and now let's see. Okay. $110 degrees, wide arc.
Now I am at the numbers.
You have to crop to keep the airplane.
And yes, I had to crop to keep the airplane in a straight line.
And a kind of short approach.
And this approach is different because I had a lot of wind against me.
Turning base, right base, 16 right.
So I had to turn right base earlier, otherwise the wind would have taken me so far away from the 16 right landing point.
10 degrees. Okay, 10 degrees. Yeah, I have a lot of wind.
And here I had to shallow the turn base to final a little bit. I had straight headwind at this point, so I just had the numbers. Every landing is different, every approach is different, and you learn every time something new.
A lot of wind, 10 degrees flaps. Okay. Leading all this energy. Okay, man. Alpha 2. It was challenging. This landing was freaking challenging.
Bravo, contact ground, getting.
Ground 0.8, Nancy Bravo, thank you. 121.8. Okay. Okay, cleaning the freaking airplane. Paine ground is now 519 Bravo Alpha 2, taxi to Rico.
Cessna 590 Bravo, Paine ground, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Taxi via Alpha Charlie 90 Bravo. I'm going to use Delta briefly for parking.
November 90 Bravo, you can park it via, or you can taxi via Alpha Charlie Delta if you prefer.
Okay, Alpha Charlie Delta 90 Bravo, thank you.